Hello there. It's I, Fantom Pack Dave. And we have a question for you. And a challenge for you. Because as this tea cooks, as water cooks for an absurd amount of time, because we have to understand temperatures of water. That's another video. Another time, oh, there's beverage button. No, we wanna give this chat about 4 minutes. So I want to challenge you to stay to the end and question the depths in which you go internally into a thought. How far do you take an experience past the initial experience? Stick around and find out for a second. So, okay. Growing up, I had this buddy. Story time. I had this buddy, Kyle. Fluffy. We're going to call him Fluffy. I don't even know why I said Kyle. I don't even know who Kyle is anymore, right? I truly don't. So, I'm going to go my Fluffy. Growing up, his mom would say, don't say fuck. Say potato. Like, don't say fuck, say potato. And this was something I grew up on, I grew up on this, like going to his house, was always fun and interesting. That's where it became like a fun joke, fun thing. And we continued that outside of the house, continued that. And it was just, so growing up, I don't know, I look at language, so I just had this discussion. My wife, we're going to get into the thought here in a second, because we're going to take this thought pretty far. So bear with me. So we were talking about swearing, right? And we were talking about noun versus verb or something. There's a way to use language. And I thought to myself, the swearing, the F word, but it's any word apparently, like it truly is. It's any word. Right? There's different ways to use it, and then you sit here and I think to myself, I say, a word is a word. A word doesn't define anybody, but at the same given point, what is a word for other than expression of a thought or expression of an experience or an identity or that I'm getting into adjectives, nouns, and verbs and stuff, although I know nothing what they are. I think there's a fourth. I don't even know. An adverb or something. And so I just sit here and I think like, okay, so you don't swear in the workplace, right? And again, I think that it's all connected, right? I think that it's all connected. Us saying potato, spread potato to our friends, like it became like a thing. We were all like potato, sex, get weight, masturbate. That's a whole nother thing. I mean, it used to be hugs are great, but then it got weird when we got into high school. Like totally changed, blew my mind. I thought hugs were just great, man. But anyway, so Fluffy, right? And, no. Anyways, going back there again. We're taking you through a line of thoughts, so this is tough because thoughts are easy to lose. That's right. And I lose them quite frequently because there's just too many. There's a lot going on in the wonderful world of existence. We got this beautiful thing. We get to rock and roll. Some are weird. Mine's pretty weird. Welcome to digital schizophrenia. Hello there. I'm Fantom Pack Dave. So yeah, I sit here and I think to myself, if I'm not using them in the office, right? If they're not acceptable in the office, why aren't they acceptable in the office? If words are just words, why can't they be used? Because otherwise, you look at it, this is my thing here. This is my thing. We're going into deep thought. For me, before I thought this way, I thought to myself, well, they shouldn't be used in the workforce. You should be able to control yourself and not use them in the workforce. But now, let's say you get used to them slipping or something. Now it slips. Like, now, is it okay everybody starts shopping the F words? Probably not. Everybody's going to look at you and be like, what the hell? Or maybe it's totally acceptable. It's totally cool. We could use any. If I guess fuck is just just a word. All these words are just words. It's just so crazy to me. A Because we just were looking like you got two buddies, right? Two buddies. They say they're joking around. They're saying, they're swearing at each other left and right, saying all kinds of crazy shit. They also worked with each other, and they're saying the shit in the office, and then they get in, like, other people are hearing them like communicate like this under the breath, and then they're in a meeting, and one messes up and the other one joins in to protect them, and then the whole room just starts swearing stuff. And now it's just like the industry norm is swearing in the industry norm, and if that case is every word okay to use, because it's in different manners. That's what's crazy, and I guess every word is already okay to use. So it's like, in different manners, but then you get mad with people using words like everybody explores the whole world completely differently. And then you got Trump dropping the F-bomb, and and it's just so crazy on TV and all this stuff. And it's like my wife tells me the other day that Trump was the first president to ever drop the F-bomb, and like saying how like unprofessional that was and stuff, and can't believe it, and nobody's ever done this. And I'm just sitting here thinking like, oh dude, yeah. I thought it was okay. I'm like, fuck, dude. And like, like, oh my golly. Hey, so yeah, words are just words, evidently. You ever had these thoughts? Like, our words are just words, so they exist in every manner. So we need to start just loving each other in every manner. And we can't judge somebody for like the people that are most okay with swearing. Like, that's not okay, and it's just like, golly, dude, it all transfers over to everybody. Like when we were potatoing it, we were all potatoing it, our whole group. Like, it spreads. Words spread. Everything spreads. Everything spreads. And positivity spreads. But I guess positivity could be in many forms. You'd be like, yeah, golly, the internet's crazy. These kids, the amount of words they use, and they don't even know in the context and everything. And it's just like, oh man, it's a scary place, this internet world. You ever have these weird thoughts that take you down these weird ass rabbit holes? Because we're about to dive in over here now with my AI assistant, Alex. And if you want to get weird, there's probably a video talk with me talking to AI about this exact subject and diving in to find out how crazy I truly am. Like and subscribe, Fantom Pack Dave, FPD, and tell me the depths of your thought, where you go, like how fast do you go there? Do you go past where you think you've went enough, and then like how do you keep going? How do you keep going? Or do you just, is everything connected in the world? Or am I just crazy? Probably crazy. Probably crazy. We're gonna go find out. See you later. Teachable, shareable. Accept that knowledge, learn what you don't know, share what you know, and repeat. You don't know what you don't know till you learn what you don't know. And even then, do you know what you think you know? Or do you not know what you don't know? But you know that you don't know? I don't know.